coming out of the pandemic, we saw 4 million people quit the workforce and not come back. Then we saw the economy spit out 4 million new jobs. I'm rounding up and down because it's close enough. That's a net swing of 8 million jobs. It's pretty extraordinary. So you do need to understand that a lot of people are not snowflakes. They are overworked because what happened was they were left behind. The Great Resignation, we saw 40 plus million people change jobs in 2021. A staggering 58 million people changed their jobs in 2022. People were left behind. We have the gap. We have more jobs available right now in this country than we do people who are unemployed willing to work. So that's what's caused wage pressures, which led to inflation. So just a quick kind of update. I talk about this a lot, but if you're new to the program, you need to understand this crap because politicians and the media aren't going to give it to you the way I give it to you. I give it to you straight, and I give it to you with some common sense. So we have a lot of people that are overburdened. Now, let's get to what I believe are 8 clear reasons why you need to decide to quit, but don't quit until we have something to quit to. What I don't like is people who run from something. I like people who run to something. There is maturity there. There is strategy there. All right, here we go. All right, this post, by the way, over 1 million views on Instagram at Ken Coleman if you want to go check it out. By the way, if you're watching this on YouTube or listening via podcast and you think this is going to encourage yourself or other people, like, follow, share, subscribe, share this. Here we go. Number 1, your work has given you large amounts of anxiety within the last 3 months. Might be thinking about quitting. Number 2, you're not passionate about your day-to-day work. You feel like a zombie. Trying to make it to lunch. Trying to make it to quitting time. Number 3, you're living for the weekend. You can't wait to get to happy hour on Friday to drink your face off to try to forget all of the negative from the week ahead, or the week behind you. Number 4, you're not getting any opportunities for growth. Maybe you've been passed over multiple times. Maybe you haven't even been looked at for a promotion in a long time or ever. Number 5, you just don't feel like you're a fit. You've been there long enough to know, you know what? The old phrase, birds of a feather flock together, doesn't apply to me. I stick out like a sore thumb. Maybe it's office culture. Maybe it's politics. Who knows? Maybe it's just not a good fit. Just the work itself. Number 6, you rarely feel like you have a voice at all in meetings. You just don't have a voice. Nobody asks your opinion. When you give your opinion, it's like crickets. Number 7, you know, operating word, folks, please, please, please have the maturity to hear what I'm saying. You know, with real facts, that you are not being fairly paid. You can look at the marketplace, someone with your skill and experience in your location, the average is much higher. You know for a fact, it's not a feeling. I'm not a fan. No. You know that you aren't being paid fairly. That is a sign. And then number 8, you're listening to a show and going through a list like this to get confirmation that you need to quit. I snuck that one in on you. If you were riveted and listening to that list, it's probably time for you to seek greener pastures, and I'm here to help.